Investigator and Coordinator for the CRTDH at NIPER Mohali. Dr. Maneesh.
So good afternoon to all of you. I'm Maneesh Kashyap from NIPER SS Nagar. So NIPER is National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research. So we are located at Chandigarh Mohali border, Chandigarh Punjab border at Mohali, and we are the first National Institute in Pharmaceutical Education and Research, and we are institute of national importance. So I am the project coordinator for this CRTDH project. So we have established this CRTDH in September 2022 in the area of chemical process new materials in pharmaceuticals, API, KSM, and drug intermediates. So in last 2 days deliberation, we have learned that there are a lot of people have talked about pharmaceuticals and the importance of this champion sector in Indian market. So in our domestic market, we are facing a lot of import dependence on many countries. So this is one of the area which is mandate of our institute as well as government of India, that how we can work in this field and how we can reduce this dependence actually, and and how we can facilitate startups, MSMEs who are working in this sector. So yesterday, again, many people talked about quality, cost, and then what we call regulatory compliance. Actually, when we talk about pharmaceuticals, so regulatory compliant is must actually. Why? Because they are to be consumed by human beings. So your regulatory compliance is very important. So when this CRTDH project this proposal came, so we thought that, and we discussed with CRTDH, they really encouraged us that no, the country really needs some of the setups for your MSMEs where facilities are your regulatory compliant. So with this initiative, we set our objective to established CGMP facility at NIPER SS Nagar with advanced kilogram and research development facilities. Then again, we are talking about a lot about innovations. So really we require innovation, but in case of APIs, directly we are we have war, a price war with China. So cost effectiveness is very crucial factor in this sector actually, for API, KSMs, and your drug intermediates. So this is the another area where we which we are working, and this is our objective. Then creation of natural product standard library. So government is promoting more and more what we call herbal and nutraceuticals, and for all these herbal and nutraceutical, you require standardization of these herbal formulation or nutraceutical formulation, and we are creating a library at NIPER SS Nagar for these natural product compounds. Then development of new bioactive materials with high protein affinity, and then providing services and technology transfer and trainings to MSMEs. So this is our CRTDH, CRTDH project team, and our directors are principal investigator. I am working as project coordinator, but along with me is working 4 experts who are a process chemist who is really working on API, KSM, and drug intermediate. Then a natural product chemist who is working on this creation of this natural product library, and then a biotechnologist who is working working in biocatalysis process for API, KSMs, and then we have professor who is working on molecules with high protein affinity. So this is our existing facilities where we are serving in MSMEs. We have glass line and SS reactors, then a kilogram laboratory and analytical laboratory. But again, the issue is that they are non-GMP facilities, and as we are getting more and more innovation, so again in our area, in API, KSM, and drug intermediates, continuous manufacturing is one of the area which is really coming up. So with the support of the DSIR, CRTDH, we are working on creation of this CGMP pilot plant facility, along with this advanced continuous manufacturing facility, and then other advanced facilities at NIPER. So we are based in again at Chandigarh, Mohali, and we are surrounded by lot of pharmaceutical cluster, among which most popular is your Baddi, Rotiwala and Nalagarh HP cluster, and we are really looking at these cluster for working. Then your Punjab cluster, and we are also working with the other approachable cluster like Delhi NCR cluster and Uttarakhand cluster. So we have adopted a model where we are discussing with the Department of Industries of different state. Then we are we had a outreach program especially for pharmaceuticals and chemical companies of Punjab, by with the Invest Punjab. Then we our experts, they are visiting industries and visiting clusters, and they are raising awareness. And then again we are again partnered up with Department of Industry Himachal Pradesh, who are coming up with this bulk drug park at Una. So initially our main focus is to understand what are the problems really which MSMEs are facing, and then how we can overcome with this problem. So after a discussion with them, and so what major problems we identified is lack of sustainable and innovative processes. There are lot of processes, but how much innovative and cost effective they are, this is one of the thing actually which we are discussing with this thing. Because again you are getting material at half rate from China, which we are manufacturing in this thing. So innovation and sustainability, which is one of the challenge which we are receiving from industry. Then troubleshooting, and then technology know-how for industries, then skilled manpower, and then again your modern testing facility, and then characterization. So in last 1 year, we did some of the projects with industry in of Punjab, and then from Uttarakhand, and then we also did some of the what is scale up project for DST and DBT organizations, who are really looking for for TRL 3-4 level, and they came to us, and we did scale up for them also. So in past 1 year, we did more than 10-12 projects with industry and research institutes. Then I'll discuss a simple case study where we solved a problem for MSMEs. They were lacking some infrastructure, and due to which they were not able to dry a material which they were manufacture which were they were testing in their laboratory, and they want to manufacture that material. So it was they were using xylene in the reaction, and they were facing issue with the removal of that xylene. So they came to us, they provided us background of their work, and the whatever thing they have done. So we did some of the trials. Then we had some instrument not a dry, so we ran some trial batches on that thing, then validated some condition and optimized some condition for them. And then after 5-10 batches, we were able to achieve the quality product with within the prescribed limits, whatever they require. So this is they utilized our facility, and once they got the confidence that no, this can be we can do this manufacturing using this instrument. So later on they went and they purchased this instrument. So this is something due to CRTDH we were able to do, and this is one of our aim, to create such type of facility which will be helpful for these MSMEs. Then technology development under CRTDH. So as I already discussed that 4 of our experts, they are really working on the technology development and scale up of the processes, and we are working on new process development, route scouting, and then API KSM synthesis. And our main aim is to attain a greener sustainable approach, and then scalable and industry feasible synthesis, and then again the cost effectiveness. So this is one of the crucial factor. And then as the world is moving towards the more sustainable approaches, so we are working on the reagent less or solvent rate reaction, and like with minimal purification and like use of like greener solvents if we are using. So like I'll be discussing like some of the processes like which are at lab scale, and we have developed these processes up to the scale of 10 grams, and these are like processes where we are substituting like your conventional methods actually like of doing reaction. So and developing these like key starting materials or like APIs in this using these reactions. So like this is one of the reaction like arylation, like which we did using like a free radical reaction, and like this like this is very much useful for the synthesis of tolmidine, and we achieved this at the scale of 10 gram. Then another drug like where like we did is alternative approach for amidation, and this we did for one drug like macrolide. And again we are also working on biocatalysis approach for this amidation, where we are like doing this for one of the anti-migraine drug which is lasmiditan. So this is under development. So then another approach is like formylation for the drug, and then we are also working on the like PLI molecules, like which is scheme of Department of Pharmaceuticals, Government of India. So like this we are developing this carnapazepine, and this we are using Domino's process. And then at the same time we are developing one of the what we call platform technology for one important key starting material which is known as 2-oxyindole. And this platform technology like is used for preparing a key starting material 2-oxyindole, which can be utilized then for derivatives of which can be utilized for different purposes, like for giprasidone, sunitinib, etc. Like APIs. Then we have done like scale up of one drug which is known as clamizole. So people are doing repurposing of this drug. So we have done like successful scale up of this thing, and without any column chromatography, without any use of lyophilization instrument which was reported previously. So this is a like cleaner, sustainable method and a cost effective method. And like we have done this method up to like a scale of 100 gram, and with more than 99.3% of HPLC purity. Then again like we have done like scale up for key starting material of giprasidone drug, and here again also like we have done at the scale of like 120 grams. So like along with lab scale development, we are also doing like your scale up processes, and for us also, and at the same time like many of the research institutes, they are utilizing our infrastructure for technology transfer. Sometimes like they need to transfer a technology to prove that technology like they require some place. So like one of the technology we did, like I'll not reveal the name of the company, but they did at our place, then they transferred that technology to the industry. So they are also utilizing this CRTDH infrastructure. So then finally, like these are the services which we are offering for MSMEs, like pilot plant, scale up and validation, development of new sustainable processes, then consultancy work for troubleshooting, analytical and testing services, your technical services, and then training of manpower and staff. So like we have started on the right note, and we are offering our service to industry, and I think there is a lot more to offer, and with the help of CRTDH and DSIR, we'll be able to deliver some of the services as well as technology to the industry, MSMEs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Maneesh. I think new materials and chemical processes is one area which is really very important, and it affects our lives in every sphere. It's not that it's like localized, it has localized impact. It is one sector which impacts every sphere of our life. So thank you, Dr. Maneesh, for your presentation.